Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to clarify some of the points here.
Mr. Perez, would you please give us?
I'm sorry. I'm George Perez. I'm the chairman of the related group. I live across the street in Park Grove. I always forget the number address, but it's right here by City Hall. Thank you again for the opportunity to clarify matters around the findings made at the 444 Brickell property. I have been developing property in Miami for over 44 years. As a city planner at heart, my first job was with the city of Miami as a planner and economic development director. My objective has always been to create projects that everyone, from the highest income to the lowest income, can be proud of. And that remains my goal to this day. I've raised my family here, and they have all chosen to remain here. So even more than ever, doing the right thing for this community remains my highest priority. It is therefore extremely disheartening to have to be addressing comments from a group of either misinformed or malintended individuals regarding our handling of the artifacts that have been excavated on our 444 Brickell site. My vision has always been to create an inspirational and extraordinary project on this gateway to the Miami River and our financial district and downtown. I knew that it would take time, commitment, a lot of money, and creativity. I want to build something special that enriches the fabric of the area, that includes public access to the waterfront, that honors the site and its history. I knew that this property was in an archaeological zone more than 10 years ago when I bought the land, and that it was likely that we would find artifacts, as we embarked on the development. I have built 4 projects in the immediate area and done so with extreme transparency and care. My team follows all the rules laid down by the city, the state, and other regulators. And we go above and beyond to observe and comply with all the guidelines. We hired the best, world-renowned archaeologists and the most talented designers to advise us and ensure that our work preserves all the findings and artifacts carefully retrieved from this site. In the last 2 years, just on the archaeological dig, we have spent over $20 million in digging the archaeological site. It has been a massive undertaking, and we have invested tens of millions of dollars out of our pocket to ensure that the archaeological exploration has been performed to the highest professional standards. However, despite our best efforts, we are under fire from groups intent on derailing all development activities, no matter the means or the cost to others, including some who are willing to use incorrect and misleading information to advance their personal interest. They want to slow us down for their personal gain. It's difficult when you're operating in good faith and playing by the rules, and your opponents are not. We will suffer immense and undue hardship if this board changes and or delays us by adding an additional procedural layer that simply duplicates what we're already doing. I assure you that you will be proud of our product, and we will achieve together, and that all artifacts of historic significance will be preserved. The Perez family has been living in Miami for over 50 years. My children and grandchildren have all been born here and live here. Miami is a deeply felt community to us, and we contribute tens of millions of dollars every year, both family-wise and corporately, to the city for arts, for culture, for education, and for economic development. We will do the right thing and follow all the existing preservation laws. As a great Miami that exalts all of our history is our family legacy. Thank you so much for hearing.